All right. Welcome to Quest Unplayed episode. Quest Unplayed is just three of us, usually three of us, but Zach is missing because he went on a vacation, Thanksgiving vacation. And we usually have a guest, indie game developer guest. And today's podcast is joined by myself, George, and Anthony.
Hey everyone.
And we have another guest, Vince.
Hello.
All right, this one is going to be exciting as well. Are you guys going to any vacations after this recording or this week, Anthony and Vince?
No, I'm just planning on hanging out at home.
I think hanging out
My
at home
home is my vacation.
yeah,
Very
I
true.
think that's the best option because I didn't even realize that it's Thanksgiving because we don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Korea. So
Yay.
and then I was talking to Zach. He was like, "I told you like 4 times that I'm going on a vacation." I was like, "Oh right, I totally forgot about that." So the vacations and holidays are a little bit different, but we do celebrate Christmas. It's a holiday, but it's not.
Yeah. No podcast on Christmas week.
Yeah, we don't have that podcast. But we don't like in Korea. We don't celebrate the whole week. It's just like the Christmas day. That's it.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like a huge holiday here. It's just one of those holidays. But yeah, I actually saw one of your cats walking by, Vince.
Yeah, they're active.
Oh
I
yeah, I
got two
love
of
it.
them.
What are their names?
So I have Randy, which is based off of a TV show. My name is Earl, and
Hmm.
then the smaller one is Lydia. We just got her recently for my daughter.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love cats. I also had a cat. I think Anthony has a dog.
Yeah, I got cat twos,
All right, I love
Oh,
it. Oh,
cat tattoos.
you call them cat too? I love it. I've never heard that before. Oh, there's a Rand. That's Randy or
Yep, that's Randy.
Randy. All right, I would be Randy walking by. All right, love it.
You're gonna steal the show.
Yeah, but anyways, before we start, this podcast is sponsored by Minimap, your ultimate gaming hub, where you can sync your game accounts and track your gaming history, and connect with other gamers and just enjoy everything about games and nerd out. And we have a short sponsor video before we begin. Dun. Minimap, you're all right. What'd you think of that, Vince?
The Minimap. I was looking at it before we went on. Is this your? That's your thing,
Yeah.
Minimap?
So it's where I work at,
Okay.
and we're basically all part of it. Zach also helped out when we did a booth at South by Southwest, and Anthony has been doing a lot of stuff for us as well. So it's basically like a place where we got all involved, connected.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a, it's a,
I like it. I'm signing up.
yeah. We got one more person. Yeah, it's basically like a social media platform for gamers. Just do everything that you like about games. play games.
Yeah, I'm not too big on social media, but
That's fine. I mean, I know how a lot of, I mean, I'm not saying this as like a stereotype, but like a lot of indie game developers are too focused on, making the game. Then it's like, doing the work on social media. It's like so much.
oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're not. A lot of them told me they're like, oh, it's a nightmare. Like,
Yeah, so
being active
I'm
on.
a one person show, kind of
Hmm.
dipping my toes and
Hmm.
everything, and marketing is the my least favorite for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I feel you because that's why a lot of people do like publishing deals and stuff because they don't even
Yeah.
want to deal with, anything marketing or promoting related stuff. So yeah, so can you tell us a little bit about yourself, the game and your studio, or yourself is your studio? So, yeah.
Well, I'm 34. Uh, I don't have any background in computer science. I honestly, I didn't do anything outside of high school.
Mm-hmm.
I work I work like a production job, but I wanted to make a game. So honestly, when COVID started, I got into researching and looking into game development. I found a platform that I liked,
Mm-hmm.
and I just started rolling with it. So I'm all kind of self-taught. I'm not going to say coding because I use Game Maker Studio. It
Mm-hmm.
uses GML, which is like a proprietary language. But it's been an experience. I have a lot of fun doing it. Um, I honestly wish I would have went into computer science earlier
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
life. But yeah, this has been a great experience, and I just love figuring out the problems in the game so far. So building it has been great.
So you said you were in productions. You have productions
Yeah. So
background?
no. So well, when I say I'm in production, I mean I make parts for automotive industry.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, 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 okay,
yeah.
okay. Oh, yeah,
that,
awesome.
that
I am
So,
sounds like fun though.
a header roller operator is technically what my title is.
oh, that's so. So you're basically like a part-time indie game developers then.
Yeah, yeah, for
Man, that's
sure.
gonna take a lot of time and effort. Do you get enough sleep, Vince?
Oh yeah. Well, 6 hours is enough, man. I
Okay.
got a 9 month old son. I got a 3 year old daughter. So they also, juggle and act. So
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. So you
It's actually
basically have.
pretty funny because I read an article the other day and it says people who sleep for 5 hours and still have the energy to do stuff must have super genes.
it hasn't caught up with me yet, honestly. So when I was younger, I would stay up late, play video games, go to
Mm-hmm.
work, go to school, do all of
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ah,
now I was actually in the beginning of the game development, I was working night shift. Um, so I
Oh.
wouldn't get home until like 4 or 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would do
okay.
like 2, 3 hours of game dev. And then I'd go to bed, wake up, and spend time with the family before going to work again.
Oh wow.
But fortunately, I'm out of that night shift
Mm-hmm.
cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So okay. So you can only do certain amount of hours into game development, but because you basically have three jobs, you have the kids, parenting, and the job, and the game development.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get into that flow state sometimes. I'm sure
Mm-hmm,
you guys
mm-hmm.
know what I mean. It
Yep.
might take
Yep.
an hour or two to really get working. And then
Yeah.
sometimes I'll hit the flow state and then I'm like, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But well, yeah, that's why really the haven't been playing too much games. So
Mm, right.
I've been thinking like, why play them when I can make them?
So this is your first project that I'm assuming.
This is my furthest and first project.
Oh,
I've
wow.
had little games here and there.
Uh-huh.
Never done a game jam. Never worked with another coder or anything. So
That's impressive. I mean, I would never be able to do any of these kinds of things. Like, if I were to even
thank you.
try, I would be like, nope, I give up in like 10 minutes. I'm like, I don't even know what to do.
It's been
Yeah.
fun.
Uh, would you consider making a game, Anthony, at one point of your life at all?
No.
You'd just be okay playing them.
At like 1 or 2 a.m., I'm like about to go to sleep, and then I'm like, no, I can't. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, but I've seen you streaming until like 2 3 a.m. I was like, bro, you gotta
Yeah,
go to sleep.
that's called on. I'm on adrenaline.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's what Vince was talking about too, like the flow
And
state
then
where. Yeah.
yeah, it catches you up later, and then you crash.
Yeah, like in the morning, you're like, "Oh shoot, I should have went to bed earlier." That always happens to every. I think that happens to every single person in this like entire Earth, on just entire Earth. It doesn't matter where you are. Always like, "Oh shoot, I should have went to bed earlier." Yeah, so I think we'll talk a little bit. I mean, a lot more about your game and your experience down the lane. But we have changed the gamer type quiz into something more even fun that we're doing. The player made game awards that we do. This is year end event that we do every year. We do this, and we have our own game of the year awards as well, the Minimap game of the year awards. So if anyone is interested, go ahead and do this. This is pretty fun. And I know, Vince, you told me that you haven't played many games this year, but do you have any games that you'd like to give awards to and create an award for?
Yeah,
So
even games from like years ago would be good.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even have to be a game that came out this year. It could be like an old
It could
game
be a
too.
retro game, ESO. Retro.
well, I'll just give
Oh,
right off the bat an award to my current favorite game, which I guess will get the award for current favorite game. Noida,
How do you spell it? No, you don't.
Noita.
Okay, this one.
Yeah, this game is phenomenal. I can't stop playing it.
Uh huh.
It's a great platformer. But so you guys haven't seen this game?
I
Anything about
haven't.
this?
How about?
hold
So
on. I'm
every
double check.
single pixel is like an element of some sort. Like these guys made their own engine and stuff
Mm-hmm.
for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Everything reacts like fire and poison will, explode into a huge explosion. But the thing of it that like is really sets it apart is its wand crafting system. So you get wands that have slots. You can it depends on how you put or how you equip what you equipped in the slots will change the spell that comes out of your wand. And it's crazy. You can literally accidentally nuke yourself if you build the wand too strong.
Oh, I can see
Okay.
that.
Oh
Great
wow.
game. Great game.
Okay. So is it more like a PvP kind of thing, or is it just like a
No, this
rogue?
is it's like a roguelike.
It's a roguelike. Okay. Awesome. I mean,
You
it's.
get kind of a random wand at the beginning, and
Mm-hmm.
the biomes change, and but it's the same story every time you go along. It's just procedurally generated in between.
I see. Sounds pretty fun. Is it? I mean, I can see that it's kind of a similar, like in terms of like the pixel graphics and stuff. Has this game inspired you to create your own game as well, or is it?
No, I mean it's a big inspiration for my next project, but
Okay. Okay.
but not anything in the works now or
Okay. All right. So, what award should we give it? You can name the award, by the way.
uh taking up too much time, too much dev time.
Dev Time Award. All right, taking up too much dev time award. I can do that. Looks better. All right. Yeah. I mean, it sounds. I actually just checked the Steam page right now, and it said overwhelmingly positive, with like 44,000 reviews. So that's crazy. It's crazy that I've never even heard this game. And I think this is why it's like one of the reasons why we do this podcast, because there are so many good games, and the games that are not even popular to like some people.
Yeah,
So I would just want to like share the
not
words.
something somebody would
Yeah,
normally.
exactly. Um, yeah. Anything else you want to add to this list?
Um, I guess I'll do a um, Goofy Weapon Award.
Okay, Goofy Weapon Ward. Okay.
I'm
To
curious.
Yeah, I'm actually curious to what kind of Goofy
We'll go
Ward are we talking
to
about?
Reality Core is the name of the game.
Reality for this one.
Yes.
Uh,
That was made by Wub Games,
okay.
who also works in Game Maker and has helped me out before when I needed it with
Mm-hmm.
figuring out some problems. So he gave me a key to his game, and it's a great game. So very very fun, very funny.
Is this? I mean, like from the cover image, I can see that it's kind of like a shooter game in a way.
Yeah, so it is. It's kind of like Binding of Isaacs, but it's also like an extraction shooter, if you
Mm-hmm.
will. So you gotta like play the levels and get to the end, and the loot that you get, you extract with, and you have like a hub, and it's fun. There's goofy weapons, like I said. My favorite one is the roll of toilet paper.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you mentioned the game developer for this game helped you out sometimes.
Yeah, so the Game Maker
Oh,
community is pretty great. They have a lot of libraries and stuff that help speed you along. And sometimes if you need help, you reach out in the Discord and people will get in contact with you.
wow.
Okay.
See, that's what I like. It's like there's no competition in a way. It's like they're not being very competitive. They're still like part of the team in a way.
Yeah, I'm not sure about other platforms, but Game Maker's been a fun learning experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I think like I always say this, like especially in the indie game scene, you guys are not competitors. It's more like you guys are just helping each other out and trying to build or create an ecosystem where everyone kind of wins. So
Yeah, it makes sense.
yeah, I mean, although you guys are like competitors, but you guys are also helping each other out
I
by
mean, there's so much money in the world. It's not
yeah,
like one person's gonna take it all.
exactly,
Oh, I mean,
exactly.
people are working on it, but
Oh yeah, funny. Any other game that you want to give it to? I mean, you have to give it to Deadman's Pact. I mean, obviously.
oh, my own game? Oh
Yeah, you have to
gosh.
give it to it.
Um, I don't even know what I could give myself an award for.
I mean, it could be
Oh,
anything.
you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go with weirdest mechanic.
Okay.
It's not even a mechanic, but so in making my game, I had one time where I was sitting there and the idle animation for the main character,
Uh huh.
like he wasn't blinking. He's just staring at me. So like I ended up duplicating all of the sprites
Okay.
and closing the eyes and coding in procedurally that it'll blink. So now every character in the game blinks. Like,
So,
yeah.
so it wasn't blinking at all when you're
Well, I mean,
first.
it's a static. It's a static, sprite. He's just of a character bobbing up and down.
Mm-hmm.
But I needed him to blink once in a while. I'm like, this guy's eyes are getting dry. So, you know, I
It's got
coded
it.
in that he
Have you
blinks,
met
and
have you
now
ever met
every
someone
single
who never
character
blinked?
blinks.
I mean, I think I've never developed a game or anything, so I don't know. But like, you would probably have to like go through so many like little details when you're creating a game, like even blinking or this character moving that way when wind is blowing or something. And there's so much behind it, right?
Yeah, there's a lot to think about. But that's when you find the bugs and squish the bugs and
Yeah.
I mean, blinking is just changing the sprite, but I needed to add that in there.
Right. Makes sense. Yeah. Um, do you have any other games that you want to give it to?
Uh,
Like it could be like your old, like from your childhood or something. I'd give
oh
like
gosh,
Diablo 2.
You guys ever heard of the platformer Toomba? Toomba? I don't even know if that'll pop up.
Nope.
Hey,
Yeah,
Ooh. What is it?
that's like a PlayStation 2 title, but that one
Ah,
carried my childhood. Or
okay.
another one is called Dark Cloud. That's also a PlayStation 2 RPG that took up a lot of my childhood.
This one?
Or Cloud 2, yeah.
Dark
Oh
Cloud.
no, well both
Dark
of them,
Cloud.
yeah.
Dark Cloud. I heard. Dark Cloud's a classic.
Oh, this the weapon system for it is an
Yeah.
inspiration.
Mm. What is it? What's the game? What like is it?
Um, so what you want me to briefly explain?
Yeah, like what like why you like it and what part of the game?
So I really like the weapon system in it, and
Mm-hmm,
that's that you get a weapon that has slots, and then you can equip runes into the slots, and then so the thing is that your character doesn't level up, your
mm-hmm,
weapon levels up. And as
mm-hmm.
you get from level 1 to level 2, before it
Uh-huh.
reaches level 2,
Uh-huh.
you choose to um, level it up, and then the runes that are in it are permanently added. You can do this 10 times, and then
Uh,
if any threshold is met, uh, you can synthesize it into a new, stronger weapon, and it resets down to level 1. So you're basically like building a god tier weapon over the course of the game because you're leveling it up, adding runes,
mm-hmm,
synthesizing it into a stronger weapon.
mm-hmm,
And then even on top of that, you can deconstruct it and then take all the stats that you had in that weapon and add it as a rune to a new weapon level 1. So anyway, the weapon system is crazy in that. Very fun.
Wow. Sounds pretty difficult and fun at the same time. I guess you kind of have to like work around your like how to actually upgrade it and how to use the runes and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I mean, so you would basically make a weapon that was like stronger for like plant-based creatures, and
Mm.
then a different weapon that would be stronger for undead creatures,
Oh, okay,
or
okay, I
it
see.
adds fire or ice
Uh,
elemental abilities to it.
okay, makes sense. Sounds like a fun game. What do you wanna? What kind of award do you want to give it?
Um, Impressive weapon systems.
Okay. All right. We have four. I mean, if you don't have
That's
any,
probably all I got.
yeah, if you
Yeah,
don't
I'm
have any
digging
more, you
now.
don't have to. All right. So the four awards that Vince has given for Noida, taking up too much dev time award, Reality Core Goofy Weapon Award, Deadman's Pact Weirdest Mechanic Award, and Dark Cloud 2 Impressive Weapon Systems Award. All right.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Here are your four. I'll send it to you over Discord after this show. So if you want to use it or something, I don't know. Say that. All right. Thank you for doing this. Awesome. So I'm assuming that you haven't been playing a lot of games, so you don't know, like you haven't played any of the games that are on the Game Awards, the Game of the Year awards, right?
I don't even know what's on the Game of the Year awards. I don't know what's
Yeah, I
nominated.
mean, I think that happened too, especially for me as well, and Zach too. I think Anthony played a lot of them because he also plays a lot of the recent and retro games here and there for his streams. But I haven't played a lot of them, and I can only like tell by like how much I've heard of it. Like a lot of people talk, like how many people talk about it, kind of.
Yeah,
situation.
I'd say same.
Yeah, so
I'd say that Expedition game is probably the one I've heard most about.
yeah, probably will win it. So yeah, but thank you for doing the Player Made Game Award. Awesome, that's fun.
It
And I
was.
think we are ready to jump into the companion waypoint where we talk about your game and yourself more.
Mhm.
All right.
But before that, let's watch the trailer together in now.
The extended, the extended long ending.
I think you have to, you should probably put in like wish list on Steam or something
Ah,
at the
yeah,
end.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm,
It's
mm,
usually at the end where people ask like what to do, and
yeah, pretty much.
yeah, join our Discord or something. I don't know.
I'll chalk that up to too much on my plate at once. Making the trailer, making the game.
Yeah, that is too much. So like, how did you come up with this idea? Like, I know you've told me that like it's something that you've always wanted to do, but like, how did a Dead Man's Pact, like the game itself, start?
So originally it was an ambitious Metroidvania project, and I had an in-depth weapon system. I had uh, just so many extra systems that aren't even in the game anymore. But yeah, I ended up dialing it back, and the main inspiration ended up being Super Smash Brothers Melee. So there's a mini game called Target Test where they put a number of targets around a map, and then your objective is to go and destroy all of them as fast as possible with whatever character you have selected. And me and my friends had a lot of fun playing that, and we would try to beat each other's times and get the shortest time, speed running essentially. And so I just wanted to make that as a game again.
Mm,
So originally, Dead Man's Pact was 10 crystals on the map, try to destroy all 10 crystals as quickly as possible. But then from like a game developer's perspective, I'm kind of encouraging like super short playtime, super short rounds. What can I do to kind of increase my playtime? And so then I switched the logic of the game, my game, Dead Man's Pact, to being there's one crystal on the map. You have 60 seconds, and your objective is to seek out the crystal, destroy it. You get time added, and you're basically it's an arcade game. It's an arcade style.
mm.
So I played it for an hour or two, and that crystal that 60 seconds was I died so many times. I was like, "Where's the crystal? Where's the like?" I tried. I just it's pretty difficult actually for me because I haven't played a lot of those games. But actually, it did remind me of those the Mega Man series that I played a lot when I was young on Game Boys, and the especially when you're like um, sliding onto the wall and stuff, you're jumping
Yeah.
off of the walls and stuff. So it actually did remind me of that, and I realized that I am old now. I used to play those when I was a lot younger, but I was like, oh, my finger won't like my brain is there and my finger's there, but like they're not like connected. If you're like, I was like, no, no, no. And I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah, it is. I don't want to say like a high skill. It's it's like a precision platformer, but
Mm-hmm.
it's an action platformer. Um, I wanted to make something with tight controls like Super Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
It has a lot that Super Smash Brothers has. It has, a dodge. It has a block, bubble.
Yeah.
Um, so
Yeah. I know. Anthony has a lot to talk about when it comes to Metroidvania or those skilled.
Talk
Yeah,
about those are my weakness.
yeah. I know. That's
I
why
hate those games.
that's why I wanted to ask you.
did you get a chance to play it? I
I
know we
did
were
get a
having
chance to
issues
play
with
it.
the keys.
I did get a chance. I tried to beat. I almost got to almost beat your score.
My
Oh
score
yeah.
or whose
Yeah,
score?
your score.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah. So because I when I played
There's
it,
a, there's a leader. There's a leaderboard.
yes, there's a leaderboard, and then I was trying to get it to a point where I reached to at least like one of the two, and I think I beat one of the two people. I don't know. I think there were like two people who played the build that you shared, Vince,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then
So
the one of them had like ridiculous score. I was like, okay, I cannot beat that. And then there's like another person or player who played it, and I was like, oh, I think I might be able to beat this person, and then I think I beat it.
I wonder if it was me because sometimes I don't want to beat the people that are on there. So
Yeah, I
like
mean, you
you know,
should. I mean, just because you made it doesn't mean you're like best at it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and
cause yeah,
most of the time when I'm on the game, I'm like testing something out. So
yeah,
I'm not really in there to play it.
right.
So
Yeah. So,
oh gosh, I have so many hours clocked. I look at the Steam page, and it's or the my library. It's wild.
yeah, because a lot of, I mean, I've said this many, many times, but a lot of indie game developers, they always say the most hours I spend is the broken version of my own game.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah, that's true.
uh, but how was your experience, Anthony, playing it?
At first, so I know it's a platformer, which is basically what was my weakness because I really am not that good at platforming.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, okay, oh, okay, I'm like jump in the game. I'm like, okay, I'm like, why is there a timer?
Yeah, me too. I was like,
And
what?
then I see it, and then I'm saying like, why is there a score? Why is there a score?
Yeah.
So it took me a while to figure it. Oh, it's gonna be like one of those. So then my brain started instantly like start moving fast now. So I'm like moving all over the map, and I'm trying to like figure out all everything, like try to figure out how to. So first I was playing with keyboard and mouse, and that was really hard. So I had to switch to my controller.
Okay.
Well, good thing you got the build that's has most controller support. There's some things
Yeah,
I'm still working on.
yeah, but I couldn't like I was trying with the keyboard and mouse. It was fun. It was good. It's just that it was like I can't like if I'm trying to like beat someone's score, I need to like sit to my game that I'm good at. So I switched to controller so I could beat um George over here.
So I've had comments of people saying that it's a weird scheme that I have set up, but I'm gonna be real. I haven't played. All right, I made a platformer, but I've never played Hollow Knight. All right, I've
Okay.
never played. I only recently played Dead Cells, which that was
Mm.
pretty fun.
Yeah, that sounds
Like
fun.
my platforming experience is like, Metroid, Tomba, like I said
Yeah,
earlier,
yeah.
Rayman, like those older games. So when I set out to make this, I didn't really have anything influencing me. So I think that's why it ended up turning into an arcade platformer versus a Metroidvania. But also, I don't have the time to make a Metroidvania. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, because you guys have put actually a story into it, like a story into the
Yeah,
game.
yeah. Yep. And I need to, I know you guys said that took you a second to figure out what you guys were doing in the game
Uh-huh.
because I don't have a tutorial yet.
Yeah.
I
So
basically just have the how to play page.
so
I don't know if you guys
the
saw that.
this is a funny thing that I had. So I played it for like 10-15 minutes, and then and after like 15 minutes, I realized there's double jump. I did not know there was a double jump until I played it for like 10-15 minutes. I was like,
Yeah, you're not
oh,
the
there's a
first.
double jump. And then I was like, oh, I can get there. So I was trying to figure out a way, like, how in the world do I get to that point or this point? I played. I did play level 1 and 2. Level 2 was really difficult. I played it for a bit and then I was like, okay, I don't think I can be. And I think it said you need at least like 10 crystals in order to move to like the next level or something.
Yeah, so there's based on how based on your score in the previous round or whatever, you get souls, and then the souls is essentially the currency. There is a lore. This, like I said, this was a Metroidvania
Right, right.
planned. It just ended up not happening. So I do plan to essentially make multiple mini games in this universe, well, in Deadman's Pact. So right now, this one is, run around and try to destroy the crystal. 60-second timer, you get time added. Try not to die. I want to make one where you're consistently like trying to go up. So you're just trying to see how far up you can go, and just
Oh,
just
I hate
different
those kind
kinds
of
of
games myself.
arcade style
What's
games.
the
Oh, you hate the game already?
isn't there like a game called like you're going up the stairs or something? A mobile game that's a very famous mobile game where like you're going up the stairs, like you have to time it perfectly in order to.
I don't remember.
I forget what it's called.
All I know is I hate games.
So
Games that go and make you go up, up, up. It puts so much stress on me because I feel like I don't want to fall. If I fall,
Yeah, it's one of
I'm
those
just seeing.
the Flappy Bird kind of thing. You know, we gotta keep going until
Yeah.
you reach to this one point.
So something also that wasn't explained is the combat in the game. Um, so you have your normal 3-hit
Yeah.
attack.
Uh-huh.
When you successfully hit a third time, it's any third hit, you get a combo point, which can be spent on a finisher move. So it's kind of like a rogue from World of Warcraft, if you've ever played that.
Ah.
So yeah, the game has a combo finisher system. It has double jump that you didn't realize for a
Yeah, I
minute.
didn't realize for a while.
That resets when you hit the ground. It has 2 dashes. You also have like a dash. You have a roll. You have a
Yeah.
bubble. You have a grappling hook that you can swing pendulum style.
Yeah. Grappling was tricky for me.
So the grappling that you guys got is a different version. Originally, you could shoot the grapple anywhere and swing from any position.
Yeah.
And when I added controller support, or I'm working on controller support, it's difficult. Like it's really hard to add in that same freedom of aiming that the mouse has. And so I was trying to implement like a 15-degree or maybe a little wider angle from the scale of the X scale of the character. So whatever way he's facing, it would shoot 15
Yeah.
degrees from that. But
So
I personally like the freedom of being able to shoot the grapple wherever you want. It's nice. I wish you
yeah,
guys actually got to play that version.
we could later.
You
if we have a
could. I
chance.
could
Yeah.
change the build, yeah.
So I don't know if this is like a bug or if I've done this
Probably.
like weird way because like so I was there's like a wall here and then I was holding onto it and then I was just trying to do something else and then I kind of I was transported to the other side once. Was it
Uh,
did I meet like
the only time that I've ever had that happen is if the grapple is on the other side of the wall.
okay. So
But
like was it meant to do that or like did I is it a bug or is it
no, yeah, no, that would be a bug if
okay,
you
because I was like, I was
you
holding on to something. I
zip
was like,
through a wall.
yeah, I was like, and then it just like, I just did like a flash from League of Legends. If you played it, I was like flashing
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh, I've played League.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
Honestly, there
so
was this
the
one part now that you mentioned. I actually double jump and I went through, I guess, like a tiny bit of wall to go to the top. I double jump
hmm,
upward. When I when I noticed some places you gotta go around, around, around to get to the other side. Because I
I
double
mean,
jump and I got hit.
at
I
one
got hit
point
by
in
the
time, I
meteor.
had messed around with what's called delta time,
hmm
and I know if done improperly, that can mess with, like, if your frames are different, you can end up flying through walls and other things like that. But I took it out. I took delta time out because I don't really need it for my use case.
Oh,
Mm.
But that's good to know that you guys are finding bugs that my testers aren't even mentioning. But yeah, those seem pretty big.
Yeah, but I think you could like leave it as like an Easter egg too, like because some games, if you do certain
oh,
like
shortcut.
moves in a certain way, like it lets you do weird stuff.
Yeah.
It's like oh, you found a shortcut.
Yeah, you
Save
found a
you time.
shortcut. Yeah, and I forget what exactly this game was, but this was like a Mario some kind of game. And then this one streamer or someone was doing like speed running and then found this like never happened before situation and then they explained that the reason why it happened was the because of the orbit like of the earth was like aligned with the exact something and then the some kind of radiation something hit his like console at the same exact time and then that allowed him to do some weird
Stars
stuff. And
align.
I was like wow that's never gonna happen. That's like one time thing. So I mean you could like leave it that way too like if you find a way to do that weird
Yeah. I
situation.
mean, I remember back then the retro times, so like when you play games, you always had those invisible walls you could find. You go
Yeah.
through places, like people like it's like people are always like touching walls to see if there's an invisible wall or not.
Yeah. Especially like Mario games, like go through it
Yeah.
like up like
I
above the
find trying to find
screen or
that
something.
invisible wall or secret path,
Yeah,
secret
yeah,
place.
secret paths.
Yeah.
That'd be
Before
awesome.
Like
everybody
playing
knew
games
where
do that
the
right now.
hidden
They
walls
still do
were
that.
Yeah, but
in Elden Ring.
Yeah.
um, but I think the game might also be a good with like mobile devices as well, because like especially like on your iPad or something, you can kind of play with your friend to see who scores more.
Yeah, that's the main drive of the game
Mm-hmm.
is to compete on the leaderboard, which is planned to be wiped. I don't know if it's going to be every 3 months, quarterly,
Mm.
or
Okay.
but I plan to do like a legacy system where it would be have everybody on the top 100 and save them for I don't know a couple months, couple years.
Mm.
Because before I had it on Steam, I planned it to be on Itch, and with that, the leaderboard system, I was gonna host myself or pay a hosting site. But
Mm-hmm.
then I found out Steam is so easy with their leaderboard system, their achievement system. It's been really easy for me to implement on Game Maker. So
Mm.
That's good. Um, so how long did it take you to develop it this far?
uh So I'm gonna say 3 years,
Okay.
but it's not a dedicated three
Right. Right.
years
Yep. Yep.
because I have everything going on. You know, I have a 3-year-old daughter, so that happened at the beginning of
Mm-hmm.
this
Yeah.
experience.
Right.
I also moved, and I also took out a lot of systems. So I had like a weapon system that I took out. I plan to use it in a different game because it's way too extensive. And
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, 3 years, three
About
fun
3 years.
years.
Okay. Do you know when you want to release it or when it's going to be released?
Hopefully summer next year. So summer
So,
2026.
okay. So you do your the Steam Next Festival or Steam Next Fest like next February or somewhere there, and then release it in summer.
That'd be a good plan.
I think that'd be a good plan too. How did you work with the music? Did you make it or did you have someone else like helping out?
No, so the music was it was actually I just found it in on an itch.io creator page.
Mm.
It was kind of like a bulk list. They had a lot of different stuff in there, and then they
Mm-hmm,
had these two tracks that were called like memorable beginning and
mm-hmm,
memorable nightmare. And I checked them out, and like it was the same track. It sounded like it was meant to be um, used as one.
mm-hmm.
So I have it transition hopefully seamlessly. I don't know since we're finding bugs, but I have the music seamlessly transition from the kind of chill techno to the nightmare techno when you're in
Mm-hmm.
the level.
Oh, so
That was fun to do. I mean, I personally would make the music. I'd play
Yeah,
stuff.
another
I would
skill.
yeah,
make the
yeah,
music, but it's just that time, man.
yeah. Because I saw the drums, I was like, oh, he must have made his own
I see the
music.
drums, I see the guitar.
Yeah, no, I did not make this music. I make music, but not this music.
It'd be cool to make your own music for your own
Oh
game.
yeah, I love making like video games. The kind of music I listen to actually has inspiration of video games. So I don't know if you guys listen to metal, but there's a band called Horse the Band.
Hmm.
They're Nintendo Core. That's the word that's thrown around for them.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll check them. What the
Oh,
horse like the
yeah, I like the animal. I don't know
okay.
if it's your cup of tea, man. It's very, it's very in your face.
Okay, horse the band.
Yes,
All right,
they have a
okay.
song called Cutsman. If you guys like Mega Man,
I
hmm.
do like Mega Man. I actually love Mega
yeah,
Man.
they wrote a whole song about Cutman.
All right, I'm gonna save that to see if I actually like it. Because I usually do like whenever I'm at work, I
Oh, it's
try to
it's
listen
heavy,
to.
man.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy.
I mean, I did listen to heavy metal a little bit when I was a teenager, but after that, I haven't listened to any of those um, heavy metals yet. Do you listen to heavy metal, Anthony? I'm pretty sure you like a lot of
I
music.
probably have because they're from inspiration from video games. Because a lot of video games do have heavy metal music in them. You
Hmm.
just don't know that they
Good
were heavy.
ones.
That they were, yeah. You just don't know they were heavy metal music.
Mm.
It just like always like it flows. Like it flows with the game. That's all.
Yeah, and when you're like really into playing video games, you don't even realize what kind of music you're listening to either, because it goes like so well with the gameplay. You're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
sound design is it's one of those things that people don't really think about,
mm,
like the music and stuff. But yeah, it's work. It's a lot of work.
very much. Do you plan on like creating like a story behind the main character at all in the
So
future?
there is lore, and it's it's basically your character dies, and there's so there's 7 Reapers in this realm, in this world,
Mm-hmm.
and each Reaper has what's called a Deadman, which is a person that basically does their bidding in the overworld.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so the Reaper that you're with, the main character's name is Clay, by the way, the main protagonist.
Okay.
And the Reaper that Clay has made a deal with is Mortimer. And so Mortimer is a little irresponsible, and he broke his soul well, so all of his collected souls are spilling out, escaping, and you're essentially contracted to go and get him.
That's why it's called the Pact.
Yes, yes. So Deadman's Pact is whoever the Reaper chooses to basically do their bidding on the overworld, which I did have called. So there was Somewhere, Nowhere, and Elsewhere was the theme I was gonna try to go with
Okay.
of the realms, of the living, purgatory, and of the dead. But it's not a story. It's not a story game anymore.
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's more of a
it's an
speed
arcade
running.
platformer.
Yeah. Can you go? So for example, I know if you get the crystal, you get like extra time that you can play in the same level, right?
Yes.
So, can you play infinitely in level if you keep getting the crystals, or?
Yeah. And as you progress, the enemies will despawn and harder enemies will spawn, and
Okay.
it gets progressively harder. And honestly, that's been my favorite thing so far is programming the enemy logic. That's been so fun to think about, and just keep making harder enemies and then going and test them out.
Right.
So I've been
And
trying to build a dynamic system so I could create other Deadman, because I said there were 7 Reapers.
right.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make a system that I would be able to create a character that has different abilities, but I want it to be kind of like random, so you're not going to know what this Deadman's abilities are.
Mm.
But then if I did that, I also would want to like pause the timer and
yeah, right.
not like count it against someone during that fight.
So it'd be like a boss fight in a way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, I think it'd be very difficult to beat the boss within
I'm
60
trying to break
seconds.
the norm, man. I'm not trying to make a Metroidvania anymore. I'm trying to make like an arcade something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would work. If like you get one of the competitive friends to play it, be like, "Hey, I beat you," and then you'd be like, "No way, I beat yours." Keep going
Yeah,
on.
the hard thing is to think of that reward. Like what's rewarding for the players, like a leaderboard,
Mm. Title.
collectibles,
Ti-
paying them?
Get them a title. Like get one of those titles to unlock.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that is true. I
Uh,
did plan on tying in some like score achievements to some harder skins and
yeah, skins.
stuff like that.
Yeah, skin would work too. A pet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys saw my game has non-combative familiars, pets that fly around you. Those are
Hmm.
those and skins are the rewards of the game, or beating your friend's score,
Yeah,
because you
pretty
can
much.
filter the global leaderboard, you can filter your friend's leaderboard.
Yeah, super fun. So after, I mean, this is still a little bit far ahead, but after you release the game, do you plan on doing another project, or do you think you're gonna be doing like a DLC version of this or something?
So I do plan on after release still making maps, adding skins, that kind of stuff, just so the game doesn't get stale for
Mm-hmm.
people that have it. And
Right.
that's not something that's gonna take like, forever for me to do.
Mm-hmm.
So those are small things. Enemies, add more enemies. Um, Maybe continue that for a year after the game's released, and work on something else in that time as well. I already have some things planned. I want to do a little puzzle game. I don't know if you guys ever played a Puya Puya game, but
I
I got
have.
some
I have.
ideas on that.
I have. Um, when I
Kirby's
was.
Avalanche was my jam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's- Sounds fun. I mean, you have all the creative ideas in your head, so it's just like you have limited amount of time a day
Yeah,
that you
time
can
is
actually.
the
That's true.
time is the villain in this story.
Yeah, I
So
think so. But
Mm.
it's gonna be fun though for sure, right? You're doing it for the fun of it.
yeah, yeah. So Deadman's Pact, it's gonna be like 99 cents. I'm not like trying to make like money off of this. I really just I want to recoup my Steam fee. That's
Yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I think
So
Steam fee is like what, $100,
yeah,
$1,000,
$100.
$100.
$100. Once you make 1,000, you get your 100 back. So
Uh, okay.
Oh, see, there you go.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, because I know a lot of indie developers they have like their ambitions and ideas are too big that it takes so long for them to even launch a demo or a Steam page, and then they kind of fade away and just stop. So.
so I'm looking at this more of as a hobby when I retire.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wanna make games.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the goal. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see myself you know, doing this full time because I have people relying on me, and I'm kind of a one income household, and so I don't see myself jumping ship from what I'm doing to tread the waters of game development full
Mm-hmm,
time.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But I do plan on making games and supporting the games that I make,
That's
whether there's an audience or not.
yeah, that's good. I mean, that's a good mentality to have. Or,
I'm just having fun doing it. So, you know, I I appreciate you guys giving me the platform and opportunity to talk about my game. Uh, Sorry you guys had bugs.
no, no,
That's
no, no.
embarrassing, but
That's exactly what demos and test builds are for.
it is a test build.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
exactly.
currently being tested,
Yeah,
and
I didn't have.
controller
Yeah,
support wasn't something I planned. I did not plan controller support, but
No.
I started it because Silk Song came out. So I
yeah.
was like, well, I guess I gotta wait another 6 months to
Yeah, I
release
tried to find your game on my Steam Deck. I couldn't find it.
on your
So I'm
Steam
like,
Deck.
oh, yeah. I tried to search it.
Huh. I don't.
So I'm like,
Do you have
oh,
to? Do you have to put it up separately or?
well, usually the Steam Deck works is if the game's in your library, you should be able to see it, even if it doesn't, even if it's like a demo or something.
I
So
feel
it's
like I
kind of like,
might have like opted out because I didn't have controller support. Like I only had
ah,
keyboard mouse support when I did the Steam page and when I did,
yeah.
and I didn't plan on, like I said, adding
I know,
at least not for a while.
I know, I know a lot of games that they don't have that whole verification with the check mark with Steam touch it. Oh, it's verified on Steam Deck. They just throw the game out there, and people somehow figure out around it that they can still play it on the Steam Deck, even though
Yeah,
Steam just put a check mark next to it.
Mm.
yeah. I mean,
I was like, oh, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try if it's on Steam Deck, but I didn't see it, so I'm like, oh, okay, maybe in the future.
Yeah.
I use Steam Link with the big picture mode on my main
Oh,
TV. and then I exit
Oh,
big picture mode so I can use my desktop on my PC or on my TV upstairs. That'll just be sometimes when I want to play some like obscure game, but which is
yeah,
usually
that
Noida.
you probably want to put this game. You probably want to put you probably want to put your game onto more platforms, right? Like let's say for the Nintendo Switch.
Eventually, yes. But then I would have to add a different leaderboard system for each. I mean, I'd be able to use Steam on Xbox, I guess, if that is still happening. I don't really know the news on that, but other platforms, PlayStation and Switch, I think I'd have to use a different
Yeah,
leaderboard
yeah,
system.
yeah.
But
Like
yeah, it'd be great to at least hit Switch. I feel like my game's more targeted for that
Yep. Yep.
system.
That would make a lot of sense too.
And I'm pretty sure Game Maker makes it pretty easy to port. It's not like I gotta
Mm.
change a bunch of stuff. I think they just compile it differently.
yeah, yeah. I
Mm.
think so for sure. But yeah, I could definitely see it on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
It'd be
me
fun.
too, me too. Like on a handheld somewhere, Steam Deck or the Xbox Rogue Ally, whatever that
Yeah.
is. Um, but yeah, I think I mean I'm so glad that you're having fun with it. I think that's what a lot of indie game developers are missing out because they once they kind of treat it like it's work. I mean it's work, but like then they kind of lose the passion and
I mean,
it,
yeah, if
it,
that's your job and that's the field that you're in, I understand the burnout
yeah.
like 100%, but this isn't when I'm at work, I'm fixing machines and stuff. I'm not like thinking about math. So so yeah, coding is a nice logical break for me. I love banging my head against the desk and figuring out why pixels aren't moving right.
Hmm.
So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I feel like you like fixing stuff up. Like you want to break stuff just to fix it again.
Honestly, like that's what I tell because I got a lot of indie dev friends now in the space, and we all try each other's games and test them out and give each other feedback. And
Mhm.
I tell them all that that's my favorite thing is trying to break their games. So
That's fun. Do you have any more questions, Anthony, you wanted to ask? I think it's kind of not, or
I think I had a question, but then I forgot.
thanks
20
for
minutes
sharing.
ago.
Thanks for sharing.
so I have novel achievements. I know you guys ask about achievements. I have they're really simple achievements. I honestly haven't cared about achievements since
Mm-hmm.
like Halo 3 Skulls was like the only rewarding achievement system that I ever
Mm-hmm.
really
Hmm. Enjoy.
experienced.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, now I remember the question. So the question I was thinking about is because I remember you told me that when you were playing Super Smash Melee and then the mini game system, all this inspired you to do this whole thing. Like, I seem like you like playing multiplayers also. Would you ever consider making a multiplayer game in the future where you could do the same
Yeah,
system,
so
right?
and like I said, I had systems in this game that I didn't end up using. So when it was originally a 10 crystals, try to destroy them as quick as possible, there was a shadow system, if you want to call it that, where you could watch someone else's run through
Mm.
the,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
for the leaderboard.
Yeah,
But now the game doesn't cater to that because the crystal spawns are randomized.
yeah.
So I can't really use that anymore. Um, but I do plan on, all right, I'll just say, devs have ideas forever. But
Yes, endless
I want to
ideas.
make a three-fourths perspective, like extraction shooter, but I want it to be pixel art, and I want it to be wand based, like magic based.
Mm.
So inspiration taken from Noida,
Yeah, I was like,
inspiration
yeah.
taken from these extraction games like Arc Raiders and Tarkov and but I also want to stay true to pixel art because I mean, number one, it's easiest on the engine that I use, Game Maker. Game Maker's not really meant for 3D anything. But yeah, I have systems in place that I think would be really fun for that. Multiplayer as well, up to 4 players.
Super
So yeah,
fun.
there's plans.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't
Yeah.
take as long as this arcade game. So,
Or you can,
See,
yeah.
the good thing about
or
your
I
game
mean, I would build a
is
team
it's
for that definitely. That's not a solo project.
no,
But
it's not definitely.
I just need
I mean, you
to
never know.
break into the space of working with people. Like I don't know how the flow would go. I don't know what's expected, so I don't want to cramp anybody's style really. Not only that, but I'm not going to say that I don't write spaghetti code. So I'm not going
Mm.
to say all my code is flawless and, I'm still bouncing between naming schemes on my variables. So,
Speaking of name, your studio name, what's the story behind that? Did we talk about
oh,
that?
Botweaver
Bot Weaver?
Studios.
Yeah.
So I guess we can briefly talk if you guys got a second
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
about my journey and jump into computer science, whatever we want to call this. So originally, like I learned HTML on MySpace. I
I
uh,
remember
played
those
I
days,
played
yes.
Counter, yeah, right. I
Oh,
played
yeah.
Counter Strike Source. So I like made maps using Source SDK and stuff.
Yeah.
So like I always wanted to be a game developer or like coder or something like that. And so eventually, about 8 years ago, I got into making Discord bots. So I made,
Oh,
yeah, I was teaching myself JavaScript and Node.js environment. And so I made mainly Pokemon based Discord bots. So I made like a Who's That Pokemon bot that was somewhat
Mm.
successful.
Mm.
Another one is a lot more successful than I was, but and then I made some Pokemon Go tools because I actually still play Pokemon Go a lot. But um, yeah, there's a game I play a bunch, Pokemon Go. It's just the availability, man. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
easy.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true.
And so yeah, I was making bots. I was weaving bots for Discord, and that's where the studio name came from, Bot Weavers.
there
Okay.
you go.
Super cool.
I always thought Weaver was kind of mystical, like
Mm.
a weaver anything. So I thought
Mm.
bot weaving would be a cool name.
True.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, so I think it's kind of time to wrap things up. But do you have anything you want to tell the audience or the people that might be interested in playing the game in the future?
Uh, no, I mean, if you guys want to make a game, just go out there and start trying to do it. It's like I said, I don't have any formal education outside of high school, and look at me, I'm piecing together a arcade platformer
Yeah.
1 year at a time.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So, but no, I mean, if you guys have the heart for it, go for it. It's it's fun to do what you want. So
Mm. Yeah.
it's fun to chase that dream.
Yeah, it's
Speaking of speaking of which, are you planning to release a demo for the public so more people can check it out the game before it actually comes out?
So there will be hopefully a public. It's probably just going to end up being like the first level available for free on the demo, and then the other levels will be blocked by purchasing the game. So I want to say maybe like 2-3 months.
Okay.
Just gotta get that phasing through the wall fixed. So
Okay. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So people can actually play it and give it a try.
I mean, honestly, if you go to the Steam page and you guys join the Discord, anybody watching, I'll send you a test key. You guys can play it. I don't have any
There you
issue
go.
with that. Like I said, I'm not trying to make bank off of this. It's just it's a fun learning experience, and I hope to share it with people. So
Yeah. So if you're listening or watching, just go to the store Steam page. Join the Discord, or I mean, first you have to wishlist it, obviously, and then join the Discord and talk to Vince about it, and it's a fun arcadey game that I enjoyed, and you can probably play it with your friends to see who can score more points, type of thing. So that's super fun. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming, Vince. I know you have 3 jobs already.
yeah,
So this coming here wasn't an easy thing, probably. So
I
yeah,
carved out a
Yeah.
little bit of time for you guys. I
oh,
appreciate what you guys do. So
yeah. Thank you so
thank
much.
you for
Oh,
having me.
yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And when it's closer to releasing the full version, you should probably come out again or something and see how your other experience, or the further experiences went, and
Yeah,
talk more
hopefully
about the game as well.
everything will be better by then. Better trailer, better game, we'll say. So
Yeah. Thanks for coming. And
Yeah.
see you, everyone, and thank you for listening and watching wherever you're doing. So, bye, everyone. That was a
Bye
good
bye.
episode.
take care.
Bye. Whoa, I almost. Dun, dun,